Repair work ongoing at certain places. So there was a Hayabusa, some sort of a mishap. Hello and welcome to AD Vlogs. Today I am traveling to Krishnanagar and I intend to share with you the current road conditions as it stands in November 2021 to help you make a choice, make a decision whether you should take that route while you are traveling to Siliguri. The winter has set in, the weather is mostly pleasant, and this is the season when people make their journeys, travel journeys to visit places, especially North Bengal. And while visiting North Bengal, there are these two routes, one via Krishnanagar and one via Bardhaman. The Krishnanagar route is shorter, so it is ideally the better choice, but the condition of the road is not so good. So there is a dilemma whether you should take this route or not. But the fact to consider is that the road via Bardhaman between Notunhat and Kuli is also pretty broken. So it all comes down to choosing the lesser evil. So today I shall share with you the current road conditions between Barasat and Krishnanagar to help you make that choice. Now I am actually on my way to Siliguri, but today I will make a stopover at Krishnanagar because I have some work to do there. And then after I complete my work, I shall begin on my journey tomorrow. Tomorrow is 10 November 2021, the day of Chhath Puja, and today is 9th. So let me continue on my journey and meet you again. Keep watching. It has been 45 minutes since I started at 8:50 in the morning. It's 9:35 now and I am crossing the Kolkata airport. In about 15 minutes I'll cross Barasat. There is a bit of traffic on the way, even though it's pretty early morning. So see you again once I reach cross Barasat. Keep watching. So I have now crossed Barasat. Nice journey so far. except for a brief stopover at Barashat railway crossing. So hereafter starts some sort of a mishap. So hereafter starts the section of the road for which I am making this video, Barashat to Krishnanagar. After you cross Barashat, in the initial stages, right where the 4-lane at Barashat ends and 2-lane starts, you will find the road has been repaired. You can see there are so many patchworks on the road, and these are pretty huge. And they have been made in such a way that they stick out of the otherwise normal road surface, giving you a very bumpy ride, be it a car or a bike. See? Huge patchworks. And now looking at the size of them, you can easily guess the underlying craters. Those were there before these patchworks were applied. So now if you can negotiate these patchworks, it is a relatively good road, but if you ride over them, they are pretty bumpy. But it has become usable compared to what it was without these patchworks. Ideally, this entire road should have been relayed, but they have only applied these patches. However, better something than nothing. See, the entire stretch is full of these patchworks, these huge ones, and they are very uneven. You keep jumping as you ride over them. Now a short distance before you cross Amdanga, the road condition will deteriorate massively. As you can see, the patchworks are gone. They have not been applied, or even if done, only sparingly. Especially the flank of the road approaching Barashat is in a terrible mess. And apart from that, there are a few craters. Look at this. This covers the entire road. And at night, if you are riding, you need to be very careful, because these craters can come up out of nowhere in front of you. And if you fall into one of these carrying speeds in excess of 60 approximately, then there is quite a possibility that you will get thrown off if you are unaware of its existence. So be very careful if you are riding at night. See, it's a terrible mess. Repair work ongoing at certain places. The road will become more or less usable after these patchworks are applied on the entire stretch, but it is going to be very bumpy. So this first stretch of road is complete. I am approaching Jaguli now. Hereafter the road condition will increase somewhat, a little bit, only up till before Chakda. Now between Chakda and Ranaghat, it is again pretty horrible. I'll show you when I reach there. Keep watching. This is the Jaguli mode, and with pillar work ongoing on both sides of the road, the width of the road has decreased considerably, and traffic congestion is a routine affair all through the day. Same is the situation at Chakda. I'll show you later. Now after Jaguli, the road conditions improve marginally, and as you can see, 4-laning work is progressing at a steady pace. The base layer is almost ready, and possibly within the next 3-4 months, long sections of this route between Barashat and Krishnanagar will hopefully be opened. It is not progressing very rapidly, but it is showing a steady progress. Now here ahead of me is the Kalyani crossing. On the left you get to reach the Kalyani town, Work of flyover on the intersection is ongoing right here, and there has been a diversion created. This is again a place of traffic congestion as the day progresses. Now after you cross the Kalyani intersection, here on your left you can see this is the regional hub of Flipkart, which has come up recently. It has been around 3 months. It was under construction for a long time, but it became operational in about 3 months back with large number of trucks carrying the consignments and buses and other small cars carrying the employees gathering up here every day. Right now somehow it is not congested at all, but usually this place creates a congestion on this road. So I am approaching Girohi. And as I gobble up the miles, you keep watching and enjoying this video. This is the Birohi crossing. Here again you can see the pillars of the overpass is complete. Some sort of a rally, cycle rally sponsored by the army just crossed me. I am approaching Chakda now. The road, as you can see, it is in a very treacherous condition. The top surface has been eaten away. See those bald patches? It is very difficult to ride comfortably on such a surface. Ride or drive, whatever. And construction work, as I said, is ongoing at the Chakda More, the Chakda intersection as well. I'll show you in a short while. And these construction work has reduced the width of the road considerably. That's what is often leading to huge traffic congestions. Okay, I'm lucky. Not much right now. See, the pillars have already come up and work is progressing steadily, as I said earlier. Not at a very rapid pace, but steadily. I'm fortunate enough to avoid a traffic congestion right now. This place can be terrible. Chakda. So I crossed Chakda pretty comfortably. But the road condition hereafter is a nightmare. So keep watching how it is. I am approaching the Ranaghat railway crossing now, and just look at the condition of the road. It was almost non-existent even a month back. It has been somewhat restored with patchworks, but even now it's a decent amount of pain to ride or drive on this road. I am now caught in a huge traffic congestion before the Ranaghat railway crossing. This is a common occurrence on this route. Just one vehicle needs to, get stuck on the road, become immovable, and you're just done. Within 15 minutes you can have a kilometer-long traffic queue. Until and unless four laning of this route is completed, this will be a very common affair which can't just be avoided. And possibly the railway crossing gate has been closed, and that has led to this huge traffic queue. I am following this since the Reliance petrol pump before Ranaghat. That's around 3 kilometers from here, so you can imagine how horrible it is. And I'm sure this will continue till the Ranaghat intersection ahead of me. The Ranaghat More, where you can enter the Ranaghat town. So I have crossed Ranaghat after crawling through the huge traffic congestion I have already shown you. And this place is called Aistala, and from here you get two options. On the left you can continue along the national highway, which will again be in terrible condition as you have seen so far, and on my right is the state highway, which will lead to Krishnanagar. So I have taken this right turn, and many people do so, and the condition of the road taking this route is considerably better, but there is a big problem again. The problem is there are 5 railway crossings. 5 in this 25-kilometer stretch from Aistala to Bhadjangla before Krishnanagar. So if luck betrays you, it is quite possible that you might get stuck at each and every of these 5 level crossings. I'll show you all 5 of them. This is the first of the 5 that I'll have to cross now. It's open. Here is the second. This is also clear. So far so good. 3 more to go. Let's see whether luck stays on my side or I run out of it. Here I am approaching the 3rd level crossing of the 5, and I think I just ran out of luck. Oh no, luck is on my side. Fortune favors the brave. It's open. This is the 4th. I have crossed Fulia. And this is probably called the Batkulla railway crossing. So there was a Hayabusa. Bit strange to find one here. The older generation Hayabusa, that is, not the newer one. And I was a bit surprised, and took me some time to actually recognize that it was indeed a Hayabusa. Great. Road condition is generally very good along this stretch, apart from those 5 railway crossings, and quite a considerable number of speed breakers that line this route. But it is otherwise a peaceful route. Only that you have to negotiate some slow moving traffic, because this stretch passes along human habitations. There are schools, police stations, post offices, everything. So this is the 5th level crossing. And it is about to close, but somehow I managed to get past this. Pure luck. It is my lucky day, it seems, today. And now here is the bonus, the 6th one. Now I did not count this because this is a very rarely used route. See, it is a single line route. There are 2 trains, one in the morning and one in the evening. So that is why I didn't count this. I said 5, even though there are 6 between Aistala and Krishnanagar. Now, considering the entire route from Barashat to Shiliguri, there are quite a few more. First is at the Barashat, second is at after Beldanga at Bhapta, third is at Dalkola, the notorious one. So, and then at Ranaghat 2. So 6 level crossings here, 5 here, Ranaghat, Barashat 7, and Bhapta Bharta, Dalkola, 9. So these 9 together contribute to the 12 hours, around 12 hours that it often takes to reach Barasat from Siliguri. It's around 550 kilometers. Not a big deal, but yet it takes 12 hours because of this single lane sections, these level crossings, which are a major source of traffic congestion. So I have already almost reached Krishnanagar. I hope I could provide you as much valuable information as you might need in terms of the condition of the road that you will find while traveling between Barasat and Krishnanagar. So I hope you like the video. If you like it, please to share with your friends and hit the like button, and also subscribe to my channel to find more such videos. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to get updates on the new videos that I upload. Thanks for watching.